As the government shutdown enters day 25, there's a warning tonight for people on food stamps in the Triad.
Hurricane Melissa is getting stronger. It could reach Category 5 status in the next 24 to 48 hours before making a direct impact on Jamaica. We'll take a look at its track coming up.
Here at home, though, it was great weather today for the Lexington Barbecue Festival. Huge crowd showed up for the event that's 41 years old and still going strong. You know, you just see that video and you can almost smell the great food through the TV. Hey there, I'm Ben Briscoe. The grand finale concert of the Lexington Barbecue Festival is kicking off right now. It will go through 8 o'clock at the amphitheater featuring Jim Kwik and Coastline. The festival saw thousands and had activities for all ages, from live performances at the grandstand main stage to a painted pig hunt. There was something to do all day long. But of course, the main focus, that Lexington-style barbecue.
Lexington is a very, it's a small town, but we have great people who live here, and it's a testament to the barbecue. I mean, people come from all over the country to try our Southern style barbecue.
They had over 250 vendors out there, the sand sculpture, and even a stunt bike show. It sure did not disappoint. This festival started back in 1984. A year later, thousands gathered for the event. Since then, the city, county, and local barbecue restaurants have helped the festival grow into a larger tradition, with October officially declared Barbecue Month. The festival attracted 30,000 people and 300 pounds of barbecue back in '84. By '94, crowd sizes exceeded 100,000 with 11,000 pounds served. If you can't get enough of the barbecue or you missed it altogether, you can get an up-close look at all the fun at 9 p.m. We're going to stream the sights and sounds from the festival right here on WFMY+. All you have to do is download on your TV and watch for free. Also, coming up on WFMY+ tomorrow, a chance to learn more from the candidates for mayor of Greensboro. We'll be streaming a debate hosted by the Greensboro alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. I'll be co-moderating the event with Greensboro attorney Margaret Dudley. It takes place at 3 p.m. at Providence Baptist Church. If you can't make it in person, again, you can stream it right here on WFMY+. Developing this evening, the U.S. is escalating its military presence in the Caribbean, sending a message to drug cartels. The deployment of the Navy's largest aircraft carrier, USS Ford, signals what could be a major increase in tensions with the region. Charlie D'Agata reports on what this could mean and how close the U.S. might be to a deeper conflict.
The deployment of the Ford aircraft carrier and its escorting warships to the Caribbean is the strongest signal yet the U.S. is preparing to widen its airstrike campaign in the region. With 10 strikes on suspected drug boats already, including one overnight that allegedly killed 6 narco-terrorists, the Trump administration has warned Venezuela and its cartels that striking land is next.
We will treat you like we have treated Al-Qaeda. We will find you, we will map your networks, we will hunt you down, and we will kill you.
The Navy's largest ship, the Ford, is stocked with F-18 fighter jets, surveillance aircraft, helicopters, and 4,500 sailors. Already in the region are 8 other warships and 10,000 troops. Corey Shockey served on the National Security Council under George W. Bush.
Are they preparing for war?
The president was willing to strike the Iranian nuclear infrastructure. The president's been willing to make these strikes in both the Pacific and the Caribbean. So I don't think we should rule it out.
President Trump has made it clear he wants Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro removed from power with a $50 million reward for information leading to his arrest. Maduro has been holding his own drills with live fire exercises and recently warned his military has 5,000 Russian-made anti-aircraft missiles ready to fire.
Not war,
But overnight, he appealed for a peaceful resolution.
Just peace, forever, 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 peace forever.
President Trump this week said Maduro has offered concessions.
He has offered everything. He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to around with the United States.
This week, the Trump administration began striking alleged drug boats off the coast of Colombia, too, and announced new sanctions against that country, including the country's president, Gustavo Petro, and his family, saying he allowed drug cartels to flourish and did nothing to stop it. Charlie Daggett of CBS News, Washington.
Happening right now, preparations are underway in the Caribbean as Tropical Storm Melissa grows into a hurricane. The U.S. National Hurricane Center says the storm's expected to gain strength pretty fast as it barrels towards Jamaica this weekend. Meanwhile, heavy rains and damaging wind are impacting portions of Haiti already. That will begin in Jamaica later today. Let's turn to meteorologist Meg Ryan. Meg, will Melissa hit our coast?
No, we will be spared from Melissa, but unfortunately areas like Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, and Cuba will not be spared from this monster system that's developing. Taking a look at the satellite right now, you can see many areas are already seeing the heavy rain and the winds as well, but it's the track of the storm that has me most concerned. It has intensified already, still Category 1, but those wind speeds 90 miles per hour sustained. But the track of this, you can see going from a Category 1 possibly to a 5 in the next 24 to 48 hours before making that turn with the direct impact on Jamaica, and this is going to be a life-changing storm for them. But other Caribbean nations also will feel the impact of this, including Turks and Caicos and some of the other smaller Caribbean countries as well. Back here at home, we do have rain in the forecast for Monday and the first half of the week, but this is not from Melissa. This is thanks to a different storm system. So not only will we see the rain, we're also going to be seeing some cooler temperatures for most of the week. Outside right now in Burlington, we're down to the 50s already, 57 degrees, and that low dew point is what helps it feel a little bit more like fall outside. Temperatures overnight will dip down into the low 40s, and we'll start to see a few more clouds, and that is in advance of our next storm system. Temperatures tomorrow will be in the mid 60s, similar to today, but more clouds will be in the forecast for tomorrow. Taking you hour by hour, you can see that increase in clouds. Late Sunday, we might see a few sprinkles, but the best chance of rain comes Monday, and some of those pockets could be quite heavy at times. We'll keep the rain into the forecast for Tuesday and into Wednesday as well. So the biggest impact is the first half of the week, and not only is it going to be damp, but cooler temperatures with highs only in the 50s, so be prepared to dress for the cool and for the wet weather. We could be seeing between 1 inch and 2 inches of rain in total for this system, and of course, we desperately need this rain as most of North Carolina continues to be in that drought status. Best chance of rain for the first half of the week, but still a 30% chance coming up on Thursday. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy and cool, 41 degrees for tomorrow morning, and then for tomorrow, an increase in those clouds, 63 is your forecast high temperature. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. As you can see, cooler weather this week with temperatures only reaching the low and mid 50s for high temperatures, with rain for the first half of the week. A sneak peek at Halloween, that 30% chances in the morning. So as of right now, it looks like Halloween evening is dry.
The government shutdown is now entering its 25th day, making it the second longest in U.S. history. And now, over 3 weeks in, more than 1 million federal workers are missing their paychecks. Many say they're struggling to feed their families as that stalemate in Washington continues. On Thursday, Senate Democrats blocked a Republican bill that would pay people who are considered essential workers. Democrats said they wanted the bill to cover furloughed employees also. However, lawmakers on both sides say they feel a bipartisan agreement could be reached soon. And as the shutdown continues, the USDA says it will not tap into some contingency funding to help cover food stamp benefits next month. That's according to a memo CNN obtained, which also says states will not be reimbursed if they use their own funds to pay for benefits. The memo also says the $6 billion funds are not legally available to cover regular benefits. As a result, roughly 42 million Americans will not receive critical food assistance from the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, or SNAP.
Democrats are stopping it. All they have to do is agree to let's go, and we're ready. And we voted for it many times. All we need is 5 Democrats. The Republicans vote for it, but we'll see what happens. But really, this is purely Democrat.
Many Democrats believe the partisan blame should end with focus aimed towards families.
Democrat, Republican, fighting, the people on opposite sides of the end won't come to the table, negotiate, and put people first. That is going to kill our state, that's going to kill our country, and is most importantly going to hurt families and kids.
Agricultural officials say food stamps will run dry by the end of the month in the lapse of federal funding. A huge medical advancement right here in North Carolina. Researchers at Wake Forest University say they developed this new wearable technology that could change how skin cancer is detected. The wireless patch measures the electrical properties on your skin lesions. It helps spot potentially dangerous moles or spots regardless of your skin tone. This could mean people could catch the cancer earlier. The team is planning longer clinical trials next to see how it performs in real-world settings. They hope to then make it available to everyone. The spookiest week of the year is right around the corner. And if you celebrate Halloween, you know candy and costumes, they are just the start. But police in one California city are taking Halloween celebrations to another level with a family-friendly event that puts safety right front and center.
With scary, hairy spiders, shifty-eyed skeletons, and a boiling witch's brew, homes along Elk Grove's Cedar View Way are filled with spooky sights.
We got families all throughout the neighborhood that have decorated and ready for a lot of kids.
Neighbors say about 1,000 kids stopped by on Halloween last year, and some homes even ran out of candy by 8 o'clock.
This whole street is just like a crowd of people.
Treat, there you go.
There are other options to fill those bags with sweets, like this trunk or treat at the city's District 56 Community Center.
I think this is great. It helps bring a lot to the community.
Now, a new survey just named Elk Grove the safest city in Northern California to go
Trick or treat!
The nationwide study by SafeHome.org looked at things like crime rates, the number of police officers, and the rate of pedestrian injuries. It places Elk Grove as the 12th safest place in the country.
Oh, really? That's great. I didn't know that.
It is very believable because this neighborhood is great.
Having grown up here, live here, I feel that way.
Elk Grove police say parents and kids should always take precautions, but that it's still safe to go door to door.
This is a pretty safe community that I would be more than happy to walk my kids through and have for many years and not worry about their safety.
It's a fun time for these little Marios, Minions, and Scooby-Doos. And people who've put up all these decorations and bought bags of candy say it's worth the effort.
Just seeing that joy in kids, you know, there's so much dark and bad things in the world these days that if some candy is going to brighten a kid's day, then why not?
I was up in Danville yesterday at the casino and they had a trunk or treat like this.
Oh, fun.
And it was so cute seeing all the kids run through the street. And they had this, my favorite costume was this kid. He was just in this like pickle costume from head to toe. It was just this green little thing wobbling around out there.
I like it. I like it. My daughter's most famous costume was a taco.
A taco?
A taco.
A soft taco or a hard taco?
Probably a hard taco.
Did you
I got
make that?
No, I got it on Amazon.
My mom, my favorite costume growing up, she made me a pterodactyl with these wings and everything. She's still got it somewhere. She refuses to throw it away.
That's well, I wouldn't either. That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it was very cool. I have a good mom.
Yes, you do. We'll take a look at the 7-day forecast, and Halloween is on the forecast. We do have rain this week, a 50% chance of rain for the first half of the week. Cooler as well. Look at those temperatures, highs only making it into the 50s. But of course, let's look at Halloween. That 20% chance is for early in the day. But things can change. As of right now, I'm looking at a dry Halloween evening, but of course, it can change. It's 5 days away. So stay tuned right here to WFMY News 2. We'll keep you updated because that is an important night, isn't it? And it's a Friday night. Thank you, your teachers. You are loving having Halloween on a Friday. Halloween's not the problem, it's the day after.
When the kids are all hyped up on the sugar?
Mm-hmm. And tired. And tired from staying up so late, absolutely.
Meg also has years of teaching under her belt, so she knows about this firsthand here.
Only 20.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here at 11 o'clock.